Hello
And welcome to Evolving but Backwards. My name is Joy.
My name is Myers Papa something. And welcome to Evolving but Backwards episode.
Season 2, episode 6.
I have no idea, to be honest, at this point.
It should be 6.
It's 6, okay.
And it's our 1 year anniversary. What?
Yay! Super exciting. We're veterans now. We're veterans. I don't know. I'm so confused about my accent. I don't know how I'm supposed to sound anymore.
1 year, so many episodes, Malaga.
1 year of excellence. We even won a Webbo award.
A what?
A Webbo. I think it's called Webbo. Where Internet Award, something like
that. We
this.
have 60 subscribers now.
Oh my, that's a lot actually.
In it? For not promoting anything?
Nah, for barely even doing episodes. It's not bad.
Yes, this one would be the 6th for season 2 and at the end. Fuck.
Welcome to episode 6. We've been very efficient with this season. I heard you from your phone.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We have a new setup now.
Nah, I mean, this is the setup that I've always dreamt about. Sitting on a couch and talking, you know. It's very easy. It's very easy. Tell us what you think. Do you like this new setup or the old setup more?
Write in the comments down below.
Maybe we'll make a poll if we have the energy to do it, you know? Well, I'll make a poll.
No, but it's easier and I think it looks clean.
Nah.
The other one's a bit too cramped. Now we're just...
As clean as my hat.
Not so clean.
How French do I look the most?
Can you speak a bit French?
Yeah, like I speak French, français, baguette. Do you have a croissant
But you do speak French.
Yes, but okay, but I want
Je m'appelle Marius.
Je m'appelle Joey. Can I do an impression of the French, right?
Yes.
That's it. Like, if you've ever spoken to a French person, this is how they contemplate, you know, instead of saying like Marius, yes, of course you are drinking the coffee.
And what are the Greeks saying when they're contemplating?
Malaka.
No, they would do
Ella refile, ella more, ella malaka, ella.
Stop being racist, Malaga.
It's not racist.
You come into my country and you talk shit.
Are you gonna tell me to go back to my country?
Go back to your country, Malaga. Make Greece great again.
That's racist. The problem is that Greece is run by Greeks, my friend.
Yes, but it's not about race, Malaga. We're both white. You're not Greek, so we're racist with everyone, including the Greeks.
I'm an outsider. I should go back to where I came from.
You're an expat.
No.
This is what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, not all episode, but a little bit.
Yeah, but today's topic is going to be chill, but we're going to talk about immigration.
Let's talk about immigration.
And expats.
Nah. And just immigration in general, and the term expat, which I despise because it's racist. Is it though?
Okay.
I think it is. Okay. We killed it.
Whoop. Okay,
I'm gonna do it like this so I can just like lay down. We're recording though.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, tell me, what were you thinking? After you're finished putting your lipstick on, tell me.
I forgot.
It's a great color, it suits you.
It's from Japan.
It says kawaii, you're right.
It says...
Talking about racism today. Like, I'm fucking with you.
Okay, comment down below if you like our new setup. We really like our new setup. We hope you like it too.
Let's do the intro first, right?
But we have the intro.
Okay. Then what are we talking about? And welcome back from the intro.
Okay, season 2, episode 6.
Yeah.
First of all, apology for the 2-month hiatus. But life.
It's all Marius' fault.
Yes, before we start, first of all, like, share, subscribe.
Yes, please.
I just want to say that we are gonna go back on schedule now, but with some updates.
Yeah.
We're not gonna even try to have an episode every week because now with video it just doesn't work. We're gonna try and we're gonna stick to it. 2 episodes a month, every 2 weeks.
Unless you buy our merch and then we can hire people to do more stuff for us. But yeah, with everything we have going on, it's just not possible. It's just not possible. Is it our fault we have a life?
Impossible.
Is it our fault we have a life? No.
Anyway, today's episode we thought about doing conspiracy theories, but we didn't get prepared.
Yeah, like
But maybe next one, stay tuned, who knows?
Yes. Next episode in 2 weeks. After Marius finishes editing this one, we'll just film.
Malaka, you are editing this one.
Oh,
First of all, your editing is so much better than mine.
This is true.
So,
but I know what game you're playing, you know. I was born a day, not yesterday. Anyway, we'll talk about it after the episode, right? We don't need to bring the behind the scene work drama to the front screen. And welcome. I'm so excited to be here. I hope you like our new setup. I love it the most. Do you love it the most?
I love it the most.
The most. Is it so bad that we love it the most?
No, we don't.
So you want to talk about immigration and shit like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get into this heated argument. Why are you in my country, first of all?
Only for the Bugatti and Souvlaki. Other than that, it's like I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Why do the British call themselves expats?
Because they're racist and they don't want to put themselves as the same box as people of color. Right? Come at me, motherfuckers.
That was a very strong thing to say.
But isn't it the truth?
I don't know.
I mean, if you Google it, expat does have like a Google expat. Let's make sure. But I think it's just being an immigrant. And why is immigrant a dirty word? Aren't we all immigrants? We are all immigrants in some form or another. I'm an immigrant. I love it. I'm the best immigrant you got, bitches.
You enhance Greece.
Thank you.
Εκπατρισμένος in Greek.
Ναι.
An expatriate is somebody who has left their country of origin in order to reside in another country. Which is immigrant.
And that's me so far.
Expats may leave home for work reasons and seek more lucrative employment in a different country. Expatriates may live for a while overseas or completely renounce their citizenship of one country in favor of another.
I hate that.
And what is the difference between
there's no difference. It's just that an immigrant is considered a dirty word nowadays. So if you're British and you're an expat, what does it mean? You're living outside of your home country, working in another country, paying your taxes in another country. You're an immigrant. Okay. Rihanna is an immigrant.
Okay.
It's cool. It's chill, guys.
While both terms describe people living in a country other than the origin one, expat often has connotation of a temporary professional or higher socioeconomic status move, while immigrant is a broader term describing a long-term or permanent relocation. So it's just so that you don't feel...
You don't feel like you're
dirty. You're a dirty immigrant.
Isn't it true though? I've always found that to be the case. Give me your perception from your left eye. Give me.
My left eye?
I don't know. Yeah, like your point of view. Your point of view.
Okay, look, first of all, it doesn't matter. For me, we are all people of the world. I don't see color, I don't see race.
Oh, yes, bravo. That's the way it should be.
No, I mean
true.
It.
Me too.
Apart from you, because you're Lebanese. But okay, the rest I'm okay.
That's different, yeah.
For me, like, if I would move, let's say, to Sweden, I would consider myself an immigrant, even though I don't go because, I don't know, I'm so poor here that I don't have food and, I don't know, my country is getting, we have war, so I'm forced to do it. But still, like, it's immigration. I'm immigrating to a different country.
Absolutely, and it's different. Like, if you have war and you're leaving your country, then you're a refugee. That's different. You know, it's also, it's just different by definition. Whatever the reason, if you are going, for example, you go to Snoesland. Yesterday I went to IKEA. I remembered you and Stina.
Oh, thank you for inviting us.
I knew that's something and you didn't invite me.
Did you eat meatballs?
I did actually.
Was it nice with horse meat?
I asked. I want horse meat in them. They said no. We don't do that anymore. We're reformed. Bullshit. We know it's bullshit.
When I taste horse, I know it.
No. So if you go to Sweden and you're working there, it doesn't matter if you're for a month or 10 years. You're an immigrant. An immigrant is somebody who leaves their country and works in another country. Now, some people leave because they're poor, but other people leave, they're okay, and they want maybe a higher paying job or whatever.
Like you in Greece.
No, for me it was a demotion coming here. I love Greece, but like the money, I'm sorry, it's like tragic. Anyway, so it doesn't matter the length of which you're planning to move to another country to work in. You're an immigrant. Like Rihanna left her home country. Rihanna left her home country to pursue music because in the US there's a bigger music industry. Maybe somebody from, I don't know, Honolulu, Hawaii moves to South Africa to pursue a career in whatever that's more prevalent there or higher paying there. That's an immigrant. Now, a British person...
He's an expat.
No, wait. So let me just get this straight. A British person who wants to go and live 5 years in Spain because it has sun is not an immigrant. You're an immigrant, bruh. You're like an immigrant.
You're aiming a brav.
Bruv, you gotta deal with it. I don't care if you're gonna go back home. Most people go back home anyway. Like most people who live abroad eventually go back home. I think. I don't know. I don't have the statistics. Get the statistics. I'm probably right. Statistically speaking, I'm right.
Fact check, Joey.
Fact check me. I don't care. No, please do. But yeah, like it doesn't matter if you're going for 5 years. You're leaving to work in another country. You're an immigrant. Why do you not want to call yourself an immigrant? And this is not just for... I think it's mostly the British who call themselves expat.
I've never heard... Before you told me, I never heard the word.
No, I don't think an American calls themselves expats or whatever. Like, an American is more down to earth, I think. They would be like, yeah...
the only thing you could for sure not say about Americans that they're down to earth.
That they're what?
They are not down to earth.
Yeah, true. They are down to earth.
They are not.
They are. Now, they think their country is the best thing since
Have you watched, I will probably put it somewhere, or Joy will put it somewhere.
Marius will put it somewhere.
This American on TikTok that she's comparing, because you know this whole thing that Americans are stupid and they cannot point out a country on the map.
Nah.
And she has apparently been living 10 years in Europe. And she says, you say about the Americans not being able to point out different countries, but the countries in Europe is like saying different states in the US.
No, countries in Europe do not have more differences than states in...
It's not. It's
and he
not.
has like a whole video in reply proving how those different countries are not actually different countries because they're just like the states in the US.
No, that's bullshit.
No, it is, but...
I know. No, okay, the thing is, I tried to... Wait,
also,
let me see if I still have liquid.
No, I don't want to do.
I need liquid.
Yes, but okay, look.
I cannot move.
I will focus with the camera. It has a very nice screen.
Yes.
And you can also have a Tamagotchi here and also play slot machines. So what's the pet?
Okay, let me show you the pet. Marius will put a screenshot, by the way.
No, I will zoom in.
Oh, you will zoom in? Here you go. Look at the pet. You want to show them the pet? Show them the pet.
It's a pet, and you can feed it.
And you can feed it. It's a Tamagotchi.
And it's a vape. To be honest, this one,
like
when I ordered mine, I was thinking of getting this one, but pink. But I didn't like it.
I got the pink one.
No, that's a blue one. There was one that was like pink.
Okay.
All pink.
I wanted an accent of color.
And this was blue.
You know, when I saw it, I thought of Cyberpunk. That's why I bought it, because it's kind of like Cyberpunk. And look at the back, like when you vape. I don't want to click it now because it doesn't have juice.
Have you seen the video with Keanu Reeves talking about Cyberpunk and they stop it?
Why?
And it sounds like he's saying other shit.
No, I didn't.
Like in Night City, you're gonna come, and then they play the music from Cyberpunk.
Oh no, I didn't see it.
I'll put it somewhere in the middle.
If I need your body, I'll fucking dick. Why do you come? Welcome. In 2077, what makes someone a criminal? Getting caught. In Night City, you can become...
You know, it's so nice seeing through these glasses.
Are we Joe Rogan or what, man? Joe Rogan who?
Please, I don't even know his name. All right, where are we? Do you want to clap or no?
No, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
But let's clap.
Okay, 1, 2. Can I slap you?
And we're back.
We're back.
With a field vape from Joy Saad.
Yeah, baby boy.
And some cough from me.
And do you want to talk about Rihanna again?
Can you take your vape out of the table, s'il vous plaît?
Yes. And can we talk about Rihanna's Super Bowl, what do you call Super Bowl halftime show? Wasn't it bad?
I haven't watched it, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither anymore. But yeah, if you go to Sweden, you're an immigrant.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Very welcomed. Thank you, Sweden. Tack så mycket Sverige.
Can we talk also about the fact, like, why some people don't want to be identified as an immigrant? Is it so bad?
Yeah, because it has a stigma that, I don't know, you're dirty or I don't know what, if you're an immigrant.
But, you know, in our globalized world and society, where a lot of jobs require a lot of people with different skills and languages, what do you want? Like, what the fuck do you want? And also regarding this, so let's say in general, people, I don't want to say people, some people think of immigrant as like a dirty word or something. But do you know, now I'm going to take off my glasses because I'm being serious. Put them on. Do you know about brain drainage? Have you heard of the term?
Yes, brain drain, that people leave to go to other countries. Because
Why do they leave?
They cannot find jobs.
That's not true. They can find jobs. So what the richest countries in the world do, so they take the really exceptional, very talented people from third world countries like India and etc.
Lebanon.
Malaka. But it's true to a certain extent. So what they do is they brain drainage. They take those people out of their own countries where they can better the country and give them scholarships, that kind of thing. So they work there in their country and advance their society, blah, blah, blah. It's a literal thing. Google it. I'm not making this shit up. Okay, of course, those people are leaving willingly.
So you are part of brain drain for Lebanon.
Absolutely, with my big ass mind and other things, yes. It is a loss for them, no. But all joking aside, this is what they do. Of course, the people leave willingly, but also most countries are fucked. Their situation's fucked because of the higher powers of the universe here in planet Earth. Like, sorry, but the US, the UK are responsible for half of the misery, if not more, of all the countries in the world over the last century. I mean, the UK alone. I love the UK. Long live the Queen. Oh, she's dead. Never mind. But they're responsible for a lot of misery that's happened in Africa and Asia. I mean, India alone. The fucking crown of the deceased queen has jewels from India. The British Museum has stolen artifacts from their conquest from all over the world. Fucking Sykes-Picot cut out
What?
In World War II, there was a treaty. Long story short, Sykes-Picot is a treaty that divided countries in the Middle East and Africa based on what the French and British wanted. So, for example, Lebanon was carved out due to Sykes-Picot, due to that treaty that they had. They did this, not taking into consideration, for example, in a continent like Africa, which is super diverse with a lot of different mentalities and cultures. They just said, poop, this is now a country. And a lot of the wars that happen now is because they fucking formed countries that should have never kind of existed with so many different cultures. So, sorry, Britain, USA, France, blah, blah, blah. You fucked up the world. And now you're going to come and say, you come to my country when an African person fucking goes to their country to work. Well, you fucked their country. What the fuck do you want? You're going to reap what you sow. It's that simple.
Brits, man, like a Brits.
No, these are facts. Like, these are facts. You cannot be a fucking French person and be xenophobic that African people are coming to your country. Of course they're going to come to your country. You took their brightest minds. You took their wealth. Like, most of Africa is very rich. What they do is they take their wealth, they take any natural resources they have, they put dictators in place, just FYI, they put there's no elections. If there are elections, it's a sham. They put the people they want in power, and they usually pick sick fucks that are in their pockets, and that sick fuck dictator allows shit to happen in that land where they can export all the wealth back to the France and UK and that
I think this is kind of like a fact. And
this is a fact. It's not my opinion.
On that note, it always was so weird for me that how can US people be racist? Malaka, the whole US is literally an immigration country.
Absolutely.
Every single US citizen is not from the United States natively.
Can I tell you?
And they're still racist.
Malaka,
your
whole
great grandfather came from Europe. Like, how can you be racist to other people?
They weren't just immigrants.
Plus,
they were refugees. Hey.
And also, it's like they're racist. They only care about color. Like, if you're white or black or whatever. Malaga come to here, we're racist with each other. It's not about race. It's about country specific.
Yeah.
Which is very different if you think about compared to the US.
This is a very interesting thing you've pointed out, Maria. I have to tell you, good job.
Thank you, Joy.
You're welcome. Filakias. No, but the U.S. is actually based not just on immigrants. Okay, it is immigrants.
You know, they do a lottery every year to keep the population.
No, what is
mixed.
it called? The green card lottery? I don't know. They basically the U.S. gives out residencies every year. They do a residency lottery. It's literally called a lottery, where you have to meet minimum requirements, but you can apply and you will go live there. You will do an interview and you'll go live there. Just regarding the US, because I find it interesting. I think it's the most interesting country in a lot of aspects because of the way it was formed. So the whole concept is some British people ran away because they were running from the monarchy, blah, 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 something like this. And they wanted to build a free society, right?
Not really, Malaka.
Mentire,
That happened later with the pirates.
Of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I love Johnny.
When they
Amber Heard's trash.
that's when they revolted against the British because it was a British colony. It was from the Empire of Britain.
No.
They revolted later because they wanted to create a free nation.
True. But after
A
that...
true nation under God.
True.
Protect the Second Amendment. How crazy, Malaka, that they can just have guns.
I know.
Super scary to me. Like, I'm thinking, imagine you can be in the US and just seeing people with guns. Malaka, that's considered normal. I would lose my shit. I would be scared for my life.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay, nice. No, it's a good point. But back to the subject now, Maria. After that, all the Italians and Irish basically were immigrants. You are a country founded on immigrants.
How weird that they were being racist against the Irish. I'm okay. So you're from the UK, he's from Ireland.
I think, no, when they first went there, I do believe they were discriminated against.
Yeah, but why?
Why? Because people are tribal. I think it's in people's natures.
Is it not weird? Like, now as an adult, I'm like, how can you be like, okay, my family is also immigrated here in a country that didn't belong to us. We literally killed the native people. But now I'm going to be racist to newcomers.
I think now it has to do more with color than anything. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
I'll give you my own experience.
I just want to ask you if you have felt racism.
No. This is it. I've never experienced any kind of... I'm very lucky.
Yeah, but you're a cutie pie, Malaka.
I'm such a kawaii. But I've never experienced any kind of discrimination, let's say. I think because I'm white. But I'll tell you, if I think...
Are you though? Is he right down in the comments below?
not under the belt. So I think if I were darker complexioned, I would, I think, experience discrimination for sure. Because I've seen it. Not just here. Let's be honest. It's not a Greece thing. I actually like Greece. It's a cool country to visit.
You corrected.
It's a really cool country to visit for like a week or two. But I think it's all over. I'll give you an example. When the whole thing with Ukraine happened, Europe opened its doors for Ukrainians, and they're not in the European Union.
You know, in the Greek media, they were talking about what happened in the Ukraine. Reporters were like, okay, and it's so sad to see so many people being immigrants when they're white.
Yeah.
And they literally said that on TV.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's the thing. People assume that if you are an immigrant or you are a refugee, you have to be a certain thing. It's not true. Malaka, today, God forbid, I'm not joking, God forbid something happens with Greece and Turkey and that kind of thing. You might need to leave your country.
We're going to win, Malaka. What's going to happen?
Sure. God forbid, and say you need to run for your life.
I'm going to Sweden.
Exactly. Like people will open their doors for you. But if you're Pakistani and you're running for your life or something like this, then you're not welcome. It's the same thing. I'm not gonna make it political, of course, but with Palestine, nobody opens their door for them. I'm not just talking about the West.
Malaka, if we're gonna,
I'm talking. No.
If we're gonna open the discussion about Palestine, we're gonna get cancelled.
We're not.
This.
We're not. I'm just giving an example that even Arab countries didn't open their doors for Palestinians. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the Palestinians cannot even leave their own country because Israel is not giving them passports.
They can't. True. But
they're in an open prison, Malak, and they're getting bombarded.
No, but you have, for example, in Lebanon, you have a camp. I don't know what it's called, a refugee camp, and there's nowhere for them to go. They cannot acquire citizenship. They cannot work. So it's.
But then, on the other hand, if you're German but you're like Jewish, you can get an Israeli citizenship like this.
No. But
and no further comments.
But let's not talk about it because it's a very sensitive thing. Not that we're scared. It's just I don't want to fucking deal with it. But yeah, so when Ukraine happened, everybody opens their door. But when Syria happened, we don't want them. I think it has to do. It's of course complicated. There's culture and all of that involved. But I think mostly people just don't want brown people. I really think it's unfortunate. It's fucking tragic. But here you go. You saved the Ukrainians because they're white. This is my opinion. I stand by it. Come at me. Cancel me.
Sadly, it's true, Malaka. You're not gonna... I don't know. You're not gonna feel... Going back to the immigration and expat, it has this social level difference that, I'm doing this because I'm like an expat.
Because I want to have an experience.
Like I'm educated and I'm gonna do it for getting more money, whatever. But then immigration will be like, I don't have to eat in my own country and I'm immigrating for a better life.
But there are people who are rich, not just rich. There are people, forget rich, that are highly educated and highly capable that are not rich or come from a first world country. What does it mean? Like what you're saying? No, because I hate
Greece
those terms.
Greece is a first world country.
Amen to that. Okay. No, I hate the term first world, second world, third world. What does it mean?
Yeah, because Lebanon is third world. That's why you don't like it.
It's a developing country. It's in the middle.
It's third world, Malaka. I've Googled it.
Google it. I will stand by it, by the way. Okay.
Let's see.
I'd be like, even if I was a refugee, I'd fucking work with it with my little hat. I'll make it work.
Is Lebanon a third world country?
Let's see. I don't even know. I think it's developing.
It's a developing country. What is developing?
There's basically first world, developing, and third world country.
So this is not second world, just developing.
Yeah.
So you go from third to first, that's it?
No, there's 1, 2, 3. But developing is 2. But they call it a developing country.
And we're a developed country, I guess.
Number 1 developed, number 2 developing, number 3 third world.
Okay, so just different terminology, kinda.
No, they're purely based on socioeconomic status. That's
and how can we be first world country?
I mean, on paper, you are.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fuck Greece.
So yeah, no, Ella, Greece is fine.
No, Malaga, true. Malaka, true. I also say it in training. Like, if you come to Athens and you say I go to Greece, you have no idea.
It's
like,
not Greece.
It's not a good specimen of Greece to be like, I've seen Greece. It's shit.
The people outside of Athens are so friendly. It's insane. They're very warm, very welcoming.
More racist, but better.
But not to your face, so it's okay. You know.
They might not understand.
No, like if it's true though. Like this is very important. The perception of your experience. That I think we need to keep in mind that the people that are of color will have different experiences than you, me, etc. Like even I am white. Let's say I do come from. I'm not typically what do you call European white, for example.
I mean, you are white.
I am white, but
I'm darker than you, literally.
No, but it's not just about like complexion. It's about
It's about Lebanon again,
Let's talk about Lebanon. Have you been? You should visit. It's a beautiful country.
Malaka, when did you invite me? And
My
I
brother
didn't come.
invited you.
Yes, I'm coming, Cyrillico. It's happening.
I never gave a shout out to Cyril.
Shout out to Cyril. Is he watching the podcast?
Of course not.
Cyrillico.
He doesn't have time.
He can have it in the background.
Malaka, he has MMC. He has his...
Mixed Mass and Cash?
Yeah, mixed MMA. I call it MMA, mixed martial arts. He goes fishing. He goes hunting. He's busy. He's a mountain man. He ain't got no time for no podcast. But you should see.
How nice are your setup, Malaka?
I love it. I'm so comfortable. I can do this for hours because I have my like.
Should we do a live stream at some point?
Malaka, us uncensored is very dangerous.
At least now I can cut off stuff.
At least now, yeah, all the weird shit that we say not all of it goes on air. But yeah, don't you agree that the term is just unnecessary expat? Does it really matter? I'll just ask you this question.
It just means the same.
Does it really matter if you're coming from whatever country and going to work somewhere else? Does it matter if you're doing it for the experience or because you need it?
Again, they do it just to separate themselves from the dirty immigrants. They're like, okay, I come from the US, UK, I'm an expat. I come from, I don't know, India, I'm an immigrant. Like, that's the only difference I can think of.
I think it's just the world is super divided. Listen, I'm with the fact that a country should have its own culture, its own language, its own everything, right?
Yes.
And also it should be welcoming to people who are gonna contribute to its economy and society.
The other thing is that about cultural appropriation, like, because in Japan, I was wearing a kimono and I was seeing a lot of guys from the US, like, renting the whole outfit though, like the traditional ones and going around. And it felt weird. For me, it wasn't actually kimono. It was one of those that like the monks are wearing. That's more like a casual, I don't know, outfit. And I kind of felt like, okay, maybe it's bad. And I asked some Japanese, they were like, no, thank you. Like they liked it. But then I've seen like some videos from the US that there was a guy wearing a sombrero and a mustache, whatever. And he was speaking to white people. And he's like, okay, do you think
I saw
cultural
that.
appropriation?
Yeah, white people said yes.
And then the Mexicans were like, no, thank you, because, well, I mean, you're promoting our culture. And that's also a whole thing here.
I think my opinion on it, maybe y'all are not gonna like it. Y'all are not. Should I go with my southern accent?
Yeah, I'll do it.
My southern accent. All right. I think there is a certain thing to consider when you're wearing another culture's traditional clothing. I'm not saying I'm against it. I just think sometimes the intention matters when you're doing something like this. If you're a tourist in Japan and you're wearing it, I think yes, it's okay. Because you're kind of in their culture, in their space, doing it fine. I think though, you cannot come and put a black paint on your face and, you know. I think it matters and like, I'm not sure if I can quite verbalize what I think, to be honest. I think yes and no. Culture appropriation is wrong, but to a certain extent, we should be able to I can wear a sombrero and not being called racist or whatever. I can wear a poncho and not saying I'm stealing from the Mexican culture. But it's different because I'm a minority myself, bitch, so I can do whatever I want. But maybe I think it's more of an American thing. It's not something I've never. It's hard. I'll tell you why it's hard, because I have a lot of friends that are Filipino and Vietnamese in life. And one time,
me too. Shout out to my best friend Justin.
Justin's my best friend. Maybe now he's your best friend. I don't know. But no, I remember I was with one of my Filipina friends here, and we were actually at karaoke, and it was Halloween, and there was a girl who was wearing something Filipino or Japanese, I don't remember, and she was like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, that's not cool. So I don't know, it's hard for me to say what I think, because I don't know, like, I think it depends. It's very complicated. If I see, for example, get your phone, bitch, Google Lebanese traditional outfit. We have the little...
Do you have?
The little red hats, the tarbouche. So
I like the turkeys.
Kinda, a little bit.
So it's not your actual...
No, it's different, Ray. But if somebody's wearing that, I think it would be super cool, and they know about it.
I was wearing it in Turkey, like when I was in Turkey.
But ours is different. It's cooler. I love Turkey, by the way.
This
I
one?
really love Turkey.
You know that this is like a mix of Greek. I'll just put it somewhere. I don't know. It reminds me a mix of Greek and Turkish.
Maybe it is. I mean, it's in the area. We're all influenced by each other. We're probably our great grandfather were brothers, and we're just distant cousins at this point.
Okay, for us ancient Greek, we're wearing bed sheets.
I know, because you were skanky.
But like the traditional outfit for the modern Greeks was this one. So
this is what the soldiers wear.
If you can pull this off, wear a skirt, do it. I as a Greek, I don't mind.
And also I love the little bunny fluffy. Like,
yes.
Here, just for people who aren't from here to understand, you have the National Guards. Here, it's the highest. It's the highest position you can have in the military, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, not
one of
really.
The most prestigious.
But it's prestigious, and you actually get a lot of money to do that.
And they, on their like boots, they have little bunny tails. It's super cute.
Tsaroukia.
It's super
That's how
cute.
we call them. Yes,
The
on
first-
on the tip, like here, they have like a fluffy thingy, and I don't even know the purpose of it.
Me neither.
Just to be cute.
But it was interesting the first time I saw it. I'm like, kawaii.
You know, during how do you call it, elementary school? No, it wasn't even elementary. It was high school actually. You know, in Greece we do parades twice a year for like the National Day against the
parades for everything
Turks,
in Greece.
against
Any excuse
the
to get off work,
Germans,
yeah.
and the best student gets to hold the flag, like in the first row of the parade, and then the top 10, let's say, they're just next to the flag. They're like just them, and then everybody else. I was a terrible student. Like to become like the flag carrier, Malaga, you had to, I don't know, have the best score in the whole school. And then I was like, what can I do to be in the front? And I found another guy, and I was like, okay, do you want to actually dress with a traditional outfit and tell the teacher, let's sit next to the flag? Like, and it was only us in the end. Like, I thought about it. We went to the teacher, he loved it. I rented like a super fancy traditional outfit, and Malaka was next to the flag.
When there's a will,
Work
there's
smart,
a way.
Malaka, not hard.
Bravo, king. Also, somebody told me that in Greece in schools they have a student that helps with attendance, which is very weird to me because what if you cover for your friends and if they don't come
And you think we haven't done that?
Of course you have. And also, fun fact for
Also,
you.
what we were doing is that because in Greece, if you have too many absences, you are literally supposed to fail the year and do it next year.
125 hours.
I don't remember how
I
many
remember
it was.
when I
And
was a kid in Greece.
it has happened multiple times that, let's say it was your last, and the fellow student would just give you your absenteeism, and you would either beat the shit out of them, or just take the book and burn it.
But you cannot burn it, it's government property.
Yeah, but have we done it? Yes.
Yes, of course. That's such unnecessary pressure to put on a student, I feel like.
Yes, but usually they would give it to girls because they were more like
studious.
how do you
and
say it? Meticulous.
Meticulous.
Malaka, the
The most
vocabulary.
biggest vocabulary. Jesus
Boom.
Christ, my berries tinkle. My berries tinkle. We have to use that term more.
No, Malaka, just let it die.
Yeah, no.
You are the only person that says it.
You have a trainee. He's super cute, a German guy.
Vincent.
Yes, I
Shout
think
out to Vincent. He's listening to the podcast.
The other day, I went to say hi to him. He's like, I don't know. I'm just saying hi and something, and he mentioned like my berries tinkled. I'm like, king.
You know he's listening to the podcast at work.
I know. Hello, Vincent. We should talk more, Vincent.
Yes,
Come
hello,
on.
Vincent.
Come on, approach me.
I hope you enjoyed this shout out to you.
Let's have a conversation, Vincent.
Yes. Also, Malaka, I saw on Spotify that someone gave us a 4-star. So now we have 4.9. We don't have like 5.
Probably a German person. He's like, good, but not the best I've ever seen. They're very like this. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, let the people speak. At the end, we will adapt to your needs, guys, but we will do us as well,
Yes. Worst case scenario, we're going to immigrate to your country and ruin you from within.
Do you want a Lebanese person in your country? Are you sure?
You know, they do a lot of bombings in Lebanon.
What the fuck? That's not true. Fake news. Fake news. Why are you propagating such hateful
Malaka,
propaganda?
did you not have an explosion last year, 2 years ago in Lebanon?
It's not a bomb, bre. Like
What was it?
It was some. I'll give you a very short story of a long story. So there was a shipment and a cargo on a ship going to somewhere in Europe. So it stopped at.
I'm sure it was full of Lebanese immigrants.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We don't do that.
Okay, since we're friends, I can talk shit about Lebanon, right?
Of course.
Okay, cool. Lebanese don't come at me.
No. He's cool. I vouch for him. But basically, it's going to somewhere in Europe. It stopped at the port of Lebanon to, I don't know, refuel, some bullshit like that. And it didn't have to pay the it didn't have the money to pay the tolls to
And it was
continue
like,
its
Allahu
journey.
Akbar.
You're gonna get cancelled. Careful. And so they docked the ship there, and that's it. It never left to its final destination. Again, long story short, it had chemicals and shit like that, and it was improperly stored, so they eventually exploded. That's what happened.
That's what the government wants you to
No,
believe.
no, that's
Zoe.
what happened.
That's what they want you to believe.
No, no, no.
We all know that in the end of the day it was Hezbollah.
Oh my God! I'm not commenting on that because I'd like to go home eventually. So.
Do you think they're watching?
Of course they are.
Come at him, bro.
Bro, come at him. I love Lebanon and everybody in Lebanon.
I also like Lebanon.
Puss.
I want to visit. Also,
No.
not to toot
my own horn.
Joy's horn. Where is your horn? Is it here?
It's here.
He has a photo in Lebanon that has like 5 million views on Google Maps.
What can I do? I don't want to be an influencer.
Malaka, you're such a promoter of your country.
By the
it's
way,
crazy.
I'm a top contributor on Google Maps. It's something I'm happy about, actually.
Please clap for Joy.
If I... Stop. I'm shy. If I give a bad review to a company, you better know it's going to be at the top of the page.
You're fucking done, Malaka.
Fucked. I want...
Malaka, how can it be to have so much power?
I don't know. But it's fine. I don't get drunk on it, so it's completely fine.
You can control it.
I'll tell you a funny story. When we were a couple of years ago, me and my friends wanted to rent a car to go up north. Anyway, long story short, the company was really bad. They never even gave us the car. They made us wait for hours, and they fucked us over. I wrote a scathing review. Like, I usually give 5 stars. You know, I try to encourage especially new companies, small companies. Anyway, gave them scathing reviews. My comment had like 100, 200 likes. And so the company replied to me, if you do not remove this fraudulent claim right now, we will pursue legal actions.
Fuck you, Malaka.
I sent them my email. I knew they were bullshitters. Yeah.
No, I also, look, for me, I will not easily put a good review because, okay, if I like it, I'm just not gonna do it. Which is wrong.
That's horrible.
It's wrong, but I'm like, if I like something, I'm just not gonna put a thing. But if I don't like it, bro, like I'm super bad. Like in Manila, in the hotel, I told you the whole story. It was like 5-star hotel, whatever. I just put 1 star, comment trash. That's it. And also in the summer, in an island that we went, and it was a restaurant, treated us like shit. Like they only treated the tourists well, and because we were Greek, Malaka, and I wrote we were like 6 people, we all just left bad reviews.
No.
And I was very proud, and I still get comments to that day or like likes on my comment.
I mean, you should. It's our culture now in general is user review based. You don't look for a critic anymore to watch a movie. You don't look for
who is a critic
to go to a restaurant. We are the critics. That's what I'm saying. Like the users are
and
the
we
critics.
have 5 million views, so be careful, Malaka. If Joy comes to your store,
don't fuck with me.
Red carpets.
Better give me the royal treatment, hey. No,
hey, brav. In it,
write more detailed reviews, more than trash, so people know.
Okay, I'll put a trash emoji also.
Malaka, I was looking for dermatologist because I had like
your STDs, yes.
Yes, another one, fuck. And
Gotta catch more. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny.
Pokemon.
STDs.
Oh, you're my bad. Okay, anyway. And Malaka, the reviews, like I was able to, I never went because it healed on its own, just for you to know. Fun fact for you. But the reviews sometimes are really indicative. Like Malaka, I saw a dermatologist that was replying to people who gave her legitimate criticism. I'm not joking. She's like, I made special accommodations because you speak English. And now you're leaving me a bad review. This is why we don't accept foreigners anymore to our
Also,
clinic.
you're moving your hand.
Yeah, because like she was doing, like it felt like that. She's like, I'm not accepting English-speaking people just because of you. I'm like, how can you like as a professional write the shit? Like, I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, people are fucking dumb. I'm done. I'm gonna become a coder and just work from home. And not talk to people. I'll just play Pal World and just do nothing else.
So talk about Pal World? Do you think Nintendo will sue them?
No. And it's incredible that they haven't already.
Yes.
I feel like...
Plus, Pal World has been released in 2018. Not released, like they showed like a small clip back in 2018. Like I still remember it. Yeah. Pal World is cool.
It's amazing. I have like 30 hours on it.
I don't. Malaka, you never tell me to join.
Malaka, do I need to tell you to join?
Yes.
I'm on it all the time. I'm not going out to play Pal World. I'm literally not having a social life to play Palworld.
Yes, but I don't know that, and I'm at home and I'm playing Control, and I don't know that you're there to play Palworld.
No, play with me, Palworld. Finger me. Let's
I'm
play
fingering
Palworld.
you.
Let's play Palworld.
Okay,
together.
today.
Okay, cool. After this,
Did you build the house more?
Malaka.
Did you like it when I built it? Did you saw it? It was like a 3.
Yeah, I destroyed everything just for you to know, and I built it out of stone, so we don't get traded.
High tech.
High tech, the most. The
Okay.
most.
I think that should be it.
Okay, fine. Like with the couch, I can do this for 5 hours.
Yeah, but Malaka, we're not gonna do a 5-hour long episode.
No, we need to play Palworld.
Exactly. I hope you enjoyed this heavy/fun episode about immigration.
I mean, we are the most schizophrenic, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, and you're welcome.
And sorry for the 2-month break we had, but it has been busy. It's still gonna be busy, but look, if it's just 2 episodes a month, I think we can do it.
Absolutely.
Which is better than one every 2 months. So
we're gonna be better. We're gonna be better. We're gonna put out.
we're
content
gonna
for
make
you.
Evolving but backwards great again.
Yeah, I
Should we
voted
have like
from-
a red hat that says make Evolving but backwards great again?
like a new merch idea. When are we gonna do merch?
Never.
What do you mean never?
Malaka, we have 60 subscribers. What merch?
We'll just put it out there, even if they don't buy it. It's good for our image.
No, it's bad for our image.
It's good for our image.
It looks very how you call it?
Greedy.
Greedy. Not
Yeah.
only greedy, needy.
But that's me.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in. See you in
Bye.
2 weeks.
Filak,
Subscribe.
Bisous, puss.
Bye.
Puss, bye.